Hey y'all, welcome to Hey y'all. What the fuck? Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And we're back again.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's been going on with you? Because girl, you've been outside. You was in Paris.
Oh, I was in Paris.
She was in Paris with Cardi B, y'all. Everybody hit me up like, you see Shy on Cardi B's story. So I'm sure you guys seen it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in Paris. Paris was like, first of all,
what?
Remember these beads people used to wear around their waist like
beads.
2 years ago? Waist beads?
Not fitting.
It was like a thing.
Oh.
Bro, I had this 2 years ago. I got this at your birthday in Jamaica in like, what was that, 2022?
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you,
oh my God.
You can't see?
Okay,
but look,
you look like the Lorax right now in that fucking outfit. Anyways.
Oh yeah, no. So I went to Paris. I had an amazing time. Honestly, Paris Fashion Week is so different than New York Fashion Week, 1000%. Because first of all, you said who I was with. Honestly, like you don't have to worry about the hottest club because she's a goddamn superstar. Right. Wherever she's at is the hottest spot to literally be at. So it was just a great experience. I loved it. It was like literally like a city of love.
It was a dream.
It was a dream. I enjoyed it. I really honestly did. I had a blast. I really did.
So it was like, did you go to a lot of shows?
So I didn't really necessarily go to the shows. While she was at the shows, we were like touring. Like we went
like
to
going around and visiting.
Yeah, we went. We sang the Mona Lisa.
Oh, cute.
They called me Mona Louisiana. Nobody said that.
Nobody's ever said that, actually.
Nobody's ever said that. But yeah,
because I feel like you didn't post a lot. You didn't post a lot at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, but honestly, think about it. When do I ever really post when I be out like that?
No, I get what you mean.
I don't. I really don't. Yeah. But I didn't post normally as much as I would because you know who I was with.
She was trying to be exclusive, discreet.
You know, but no, not even just that. It's just because I just really wasn't paying attention to it. Yeah. And honestly, I really wasn't on my phone that much.
But you had a grand ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had
Out of what? Out of 10?
Okay, because it had a little discrepancies here and there. So I will give it like an 8 out of 10. Okay. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. Like I really will. And then like, you know, I had outfits. I was like, you know, fashionable a little bit. I stole one outfit from Tatiana and like that was my favorite outfit. She was out there, but the outfit I stole was an outfit she wore for New York Fashion Week and I was like, this will be perfect for Paris. And I told her. I didn't take any pictures of it because I was embarrassed about that.
What?
I stole the outfit head to toe. Wedges and all. The only thing I had was a different purse. She had a Chanel purse. I had a Bottega.
You didn't take no pictures?
Not of that outfit, but I took other outfits.
Okay, cute. I can't wait to see the content.
Yeah, I know.
The content.
The content.
Wait, so, I mean, what else? Like,
and then after that, I was sick. So I came back. I went to
sick.
New York, and then I've been sick for literally like 5 days. And today, I'm finally feeling better. I volunteered. I cut my hair. I'm really energetic, y'all. I am thriving today because, I don't know, I just feel good about it.
It's the bangs for me, bitch.
It's the bangs. Okay, I have a story about when I cut bangs in 8th grade. This girl, one of my friends, well, I thought she was my friend, but one time she told me to suck a dick and die quick. But
sounds like something I would say, actually.
Literally, in 8th grade. I was like, wow, that's aggressive. But I remember I had bangs. I cut bangs, and the bangs, you know how when you have your hair like this, it doesn't sit down yet?
Yeah, like.
So my bangs were like this. And so she was going around school talking about bing, bing, bang, bang, bing, bing.
And that's exactly what you got going on
exactly
right
now.
Bing, bing, bang, bang. I think I had bangs before, but not. I did the like, remember back in the day when everybody would cut the bangs and then half would be dyed and then half would be a real hair color.
Ghetto.
I had pink.
I never had that.
Yeah, I had pink and I had my hair color bangs and then you
I remember like people had the blonde bangs for a long time.
Yeah, so ghetto. Oh
I don't know why I always go through these phases of bangs. Like I've had bangs when I had red hair.
I'm not a bang person. I don't think my forehead's big enough, honestly.
You literally have a micro forehead. Yeah. I will say that. Mine, watch this.
Boom. Bam. No, but yeah, I don't think I can really like. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't have enough. But yeah. So that was fun though. A little Paris experience. I love that for you.
I loved it. Yeah, I did. I had a blast. Like I really did. I had a good time. I would go again. I can't wait to go again. I hope. One of my friends is getting married and she doesn't know where it's going to be at, but I've been like putting in her head. I'm like Paris, Italy, Rome.
Secret,
yeah, look, I'm like just somewhere. I'm like, you know, just I want to go.
So she wants to for sure do destination.
She's definitely doing a destination, but we don't know where yet. And I'm like, girl, the wedding's literally a year, like close to a year away. But so it's like, tell me.
I be hearing that Paris is actually hella grimy.
It wasn't. I think because
they cleaned it up for Fashion Week.
Fashion Week, but also the Olympics were just there.
Oh,
so I think like
you
know
they
what I'm
tighten
saying?
up when the Olympics come.
Yeah,
on.
a lot of people were there, so I think they cleaned up for that. And like the places that we were at were really nice too. And it's like the touristy things that we did, it was very touristy. So we didn't really go on like the outskirts of the city. So it was mainly just like in Petty. And it's like, okay, I did even the bridge where you put a little lock. Yeah, I did.
That's
okay,
cute.
know, right?
That's cute. Did you do it by yourself?
Yeah.
Locked in, huh?
Locked in with me. No, I'm just kidding.
No, wait. You know the Olympics are like coming to LA,
bro. And you know what I was thinking about with that as well? I'm like, because I volunteered today, and I was just like,
they're already cleaning the homeless people up off the street.
No, today it looked even worse to me, and it's so sad.
It's probably looking worse because they're clearing them out of like Hollywood. So that people are like going to downtown, like even more packing in. And because I literally just saw a TikTok of this guy like, where are the homeless people in Hollywood? Like they're putting up these these big blocks of concrete where people normally have their tents so that they can't have a tent right there.
But they also passed a law in like June or July that it's like they get citations now. So it's actually illegal for them. And I've been working with homeless people for a long time, and it's just like I have indifferences, but that still makes me sad. You know, it makes me extremely sad.
It is messed up to charge somebody for being homeless.
Exactly. And also it's like you're charging someone for being homeless and you're not raising the wages.
Right.
But you're raising the prices of living, the cost of living.
They did actually just raise the wages, and that's why
How much?
I don't know how much, but they just raised how much, like the minimum wage in LA. And that's why hella restaurants are closing. And remember the other day we were like, what the hell? Like, why is this closing? Why is this closing? Like Pink Taco closed, Beauty and Essex closed.
Kevin Hart stuff closed.
All these places closed.
It's still not adequate enough though.
No, but I'm just saying like the rent is so high, and then now they had to raise the minimum wage. So it's like, I can't afford this rent and paying my employees all this damn money. Like I'm barely making it by as it is. So like there's hella stuff closing right now, but y'all
about to be like iRobot.
Right, it's an election year. Shit be getting crazy on an election year, so I don't know what's to come.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be happy. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they cleaned up the freaking streets in LA because I am tired.
And that's why I was like indifferent about it, because it's like, imagine waking up every single day and walking into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I can get it and I understand. I was like, and moving away from North Hollywood, I didn't realize how dirty it actually was until I moved away. And I was like, you get a newfound respect for like cleanness and like law, in a sense. So it's like,
where the police actually cracking down
exactly.
For real. Oh my God, the police in North Hollywood are so fucking trash. We don't even get into that. But no, I mean, and I feel what you mean about like I'm kind of on the fence, because like I'm on the fence too, because like I feel bad for homeless people, but also I pay too much motherfucking money in this city to have to walk outside and see zombies everywhere. Like, so it's just like kind of like one of those things. But anywho,
how was your weeks?
Actually, you know what? I'm really good, but I was debating on telling this story on the pod or not. I don't even think I've told you this yet.
What?
Well, I don't know if I have,
oh my God.
But it's actually very embarrassing. And I shouldn't be telling it because people will probably throw it in my face.
Sorry. Finish.
People will probably throw this story in my face, but honestly, it's whatever because I got a bunch of money out of it.
Wait, what?
I don't know if I told you. It's just look, here's the funny thing about when I'm single on the podcast. I can tell you guys all my crazy dating stories. That's kind of fun for me because, I kind of missed being able to tell y'all all my ratchet stories. But anyways, so, obviously I've been dating like multiple people, blah, 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 here and there, ta-ta-ta. I'm not sleeping with anybody, but I have been dating. So I started like talking to somebody. Whatever. He's like, whatever. He's nothing crazy. His communication's not the best. But what I liked about him was, he was like sending me money for shit. Like if I'm like, I'm going out to eat with a friend, it's like,
she love that.
I love that. I love that.
She loves that.
If I'm like going out to eat with a friend, it's like, here's $1,000. It's on me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, love it. Cool. Like we're locked in, bestie. We don't need to talk much. Like I'm really not tripping. Yeah. So we had made plans to see each other. And he was like, can you come out here to see me? I have to work, but like, I want to take you on a date. Keep in mind, this is not a far place at all. So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, got the flight booked, whatever. Go out there. I have a friend where it was, like where I was going to. So I was like, I'll just hang out with my friend until you want to go on our date. Like, it's not a big deal at all. like a real quick thing. So, bro, I go out there, right? I speak to him. We make these plans, what time, what restaurant we're going to, whatever. Time comes, I get fully ready.
Okay.
Have I not told you this?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. I get fully ready, and then he's like, damn, I don't want to put his business out there, like what he does.
He died.
No. I don't want to put his job out there. But basically, I'm going to just try to not say too many details. But
you forget we edit this. We can bleep anything out.
I know. So I know, but it's kind of like more in depth. But I'm fully ready. He's like, okay, do you want me to call you a car? I'm like, I'll call my own car, because where I am, it's kind of hard to get to. Okay. Like, I want to be able to like find the car easily, like whatever. So he's like, okay, wait, hold on. And I'm like, okay. What? I'm like, what?
Excuse me, full face done.
Right. So at this point, it's late. So I'm like, okay, like, should I call it? No response. I call him. He answers the phone. And he's like, I'm not going to be able to leave because of my work, because of my job. He's like, I'm not going to be able to leave because of my job. And I was like, what? Like, you know, that's kind of crazy. Click, line goes empty. Line goes empty. I'm like, did this man just hang up on me? Like, I wasn't even tripping, because keep in mind, I don't really even like him much, you know? But I'm like, I did just come out here for this date.
Yeah. Wait, and so did you not see him at all? Am I jumping the broom?
Just let me finish.
Okay, what?
So, click, line goes empty. I'm like, what the hell? I try to call back, directly to voicemail.
Absolutely not.
Directly to voicemail. I text him and I'm like, you're weird. Doesn't go through. Does not go through. So I'm like, okay, his phone probably died. Like, I would have said,
I would think that. Yeah,
I'm like 20 minutes later, I call him off of my friend's phone directly to voicemail. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Phone probably died. I'll just wait for it to pick back up. But it's late at this point. He already told me he can't leave. So now I'm irritated. I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah. So whole night goes by. Doesn't say nothing to me. Don't speak to him. Wake up the next morning. I book my flight to go back home immediately. I'm just hopping on the plane. I leave. I go home. A week passes. I do not hear from this man. I do not speak to this man. I do not nothing to this man. He did not call me, did not check on me, did not say, my bad, my phone died, nothing. I literally fly all the way back to home to LA. And then 2 days ago, he texts me, please, can I have another chance? Please, pretty, please, I beg, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you dumb? Here's my Zelle. So he sends me hella money.
How much? Tell me, bleep it.
Okay, he sends me some thousands of dollars, and he like wants another chance because he's coming into town next week. But I'm just like,
honestly, I would take that money and run.
And he literally said, he was like, are you gonna do what happened?
Yes, absolutely.
You think I should?
Absolutely.
I'm just like not that bad of a person.
Maybe you should be with that situation.
I know.
Hell no, bitch. I flew all the way out there. I didn't even get to see you, and then you ghost me. You like
literally.
Absolutely not. Literally. Absolutely not.
And then his excuse was, I'm sorry, my phone died, and then I fell asleep, and then
but you woke up the next morning,
right? And then it really just slipped my mind. How the fuck could it slip your mind if I came all the way out here?
He's a liar. Absolutely
he said
not.
He was like, I thought you would be so mad that you would never speak to me again. So I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, so now he's a liar and he's not a man.
I'm like, what is happening in my dating life, bro?
Yeah,
like,
no,
this shit is jokes. Like, this shit is insane. I've never had anything like that happen to me ever in my life. And like, I'm not gonna lie.
How old is he?
He's guess.
26.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How did I guess it? They're all
26. They're always 26.
Leave them young alone. Leave
right.
them young rich alone, bro.
Hey, look, at least I'm leaving here with something, bitch.
Look, I'm leaving here with something.
And I did. At least
I'm from around the way.
Right. At least I'm a smart bitch and I know how to be like, you need to give me this much money to speak to me. Because if not, I would have been pissed. Like, I honestly didn't care because I'm like, this man has already sent me hella money. Mm-hmm. And then I know that he just did something messed up. So I know I could just get some more money.
Yeah. It's the principle though.
And I'm like, no, it is the principle for a fact. But I'm like, I'm happy I wasn't emotionally involved because then my feelings would have been hurt. It kind of was just like, okay, cool.
And you had a friend out there as well.
Exactly. I had a friend out there, so I was like, whatever. But I literally was there for less than 24 hours. And I'm happy I'm not no dummy that like sits around and it's like, well, maybe he'll call me. I was like, flight booked for the next morning.
Yeah,
like, I was there for less than 24 hours. Oh my God. I cannot believe I didn't tell you that story.
I did not know that story. Yeah. And I was like, is that the guy? Is this the same guy you sent the Capri Sun meme to?
No. Oh,
I was about to say you need to resend that.
No. That's
I was like, you
guy.
didn't tell me that story.
Yeah, no.
Wait, what were you about to say? Oh,
yes, that was that. But and then I had went on a date. I had went on another freaking date, but this person was a music artist, and I was just like, I don't do this. This isn't my thing.
Yeah.
Very cool, very nice, very like whatever. But I was just like the music artist lifestyle is just not my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like it honestly, genuinely isn't. But
honestly, it's a rough lifestyle.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's too mixy. It's too. You got to be too cool, and I don't know.
And it really is just like you just got to be on your P's and Q's all the time. Yeah. You got to just like you feel like you in the. It's a lot.
I don't want to do it. Honestly. Yeah. And like I'm kind of like
rappers are funny though.
Are they?
I feel like rapper men be funny because like
which
they have
ones?
A few of them.
Which ones do you know?
Yella Beezy.
Oh yeah,
his personality seems funny online.
Yeah, he is funny online.
NLE was funny.
I just don't. Oh yeah, NLE is funny, but I just don't see myself dating a rapper. Yeah. Like it's just not my lifestyle, and that's why people would be like, "Oh, why have you dated athletes before?" I'm like, I don't know, their lifestyles just align with mine more. Yeah. I guess like I don't want to like.
She want to be on the field with a jersey.
I want to be on the field with a jersey, bitch. Not in the studio until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. Like, that's just not my vibe, bro.
I remember I dated somebody who was an artist as well, and I was like, I hate being in the studio.
Yeah, I do not want to hear the same song over. I didn't even like being in the studio when I did my own music. I do not want to be in here for your shit.
Although, have you finished that reading that book?
Which one?
Your own book?
What do you mean?
Reading it? Audio?
Oh, no. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
But that shit was a little too tedious for me.
Pay me.
I would. I swear to God I would. But anyway, so that happened. That was just like crazy. I went to a freaking horse race. You know, and I was just like a classy lady, and everybody's like, I don't like the hat. And I'm like, you don't understand where the hat comes from.
They'll never be invited to one of those things.
You've never even been to something like the Kentucky Derby. It wasn't the Kentucky Derby. It was the California Crown. But I mean, it was a cool experience. Yeah. Sasha brought me, and Sasha just be doing everything because
shout out to Sasha.
She wanted to go to the U.S. Open so bad.
Yeah. She went by herself.
She went by herself because we were like, it's raining, we're not going. She went by herself and had a grand ball. She just like one of those people.
Yeah.
Had me at all kinds of random shit. I'd never go back. It was a fun experience. No, for what? It was just like, no.
Honestly, I know you by now to know what to invite you to, and you get so like you be like, well, why you didn't invite? Bitch, you don't like to walk, you don't like to be heat, you don't like to be in sand. I know you. I don't want to be. Can we go in the back of my ear, bitch? Back up.
I'm crying.
I'm here for the moment.
Cause same with Sasha, I'm like, it's hot as hell. I'm like, how long do you want to?
She don't know you that well yet.
I was like, girl, this ain't for me. You want to get drunk and do all this. And then that same night, we ended up getting hella drunk, going out with some friends, going to the club, going to the strip club with our rapper friend. And it was a grand ghetto ball. But I was just like, I can't do things like this where I'm like drinking in the day, drinking in the night.
Yeah, no.
Doing all that extra shit. I'm like, auntie too old. Auntie too tired.
I would have turned it in.
Yeah, I didn't turn it in until the next day. So
you did have a blast then.
I had a blast.
She got to know what to invite you to.
Right. I mean, I like the experience.
You had it?
I liked the experience because I always wanted to go to the Kentucky Derby. So
let me tell you what this bitch did recently, y'all.
What?
We literally are going to see Beetlejuice, right? Me, Sasha's kid, and Winter. Winter literally tells me, she's like, I got to use the restroom.
I didn't tell you that on the phone. I told you that in person.
No, like in person, because she was right next to me. She's like, I got to use the restroom. She's like, I got to use the restroom. I'm thinking she got the BG. She's like, I got a shit or something she says. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like.
BGs?
The BGs. The bubble guts.
I never heard of.
So literally, I'm like, okay, cool. So 10 minutes pass. I'm like, is she okay? Like, are you good? 15 minutes pass. She's like, hey, girl, I went home. I was like.
This is mid-movie.
It's mid-movie. And I was annoyed because the movie was just starting to get good, too.
It was so boring.
I literally was going to be like, I literally was going to tell her, I was like, you missed so much. I couldn't wait for you to get back to the seat.
I was so bored.
Literally, Sasha and her kid all the way over there. So I'm just by myself on my little seat like... This is Winter, though. She
really
does that.
good for Irish goodbyes.
Yeah, literally.
Really
I'm like,
good.
But a movie, bitch, you could have fell asleep. Like, you could have just
and I thought
laid
about
back and chilled.
I thought about falling asleep. I was like, I could maybe. Here's how my mind works.
I don't want to hear.
No, this is literally how my brain works in these situations where I always Irish goodbye. I'm always like, I realize that I'm not really feeling this situation. And I'm like, okay, I'm not really feeling this, but I'm going to try to make the best of it. I'll probably...
You don't try to make the best
no,
of it.
No, I do. In my mind, I'll be internally fighting, making the best of it for probably about 10 to 15 minutes.
Not long enough.
And then I'm like, you know what? I forgot that I have free will. I can literally just do whatever the I want. So once I realize I can do whatever the fuck I want and I'll deal with the consequences later, I just leave.
And you know what's crazy? I really was like, she didn't explain till the next day that her it was just she was tired.
Because I had said my stomach hurt.
Yeah, so I was like, she probably shit herself. You know, and I'm spreading rumors. I don't know what's going on at that point. So I'm like, she shit herself.
Hit me.
Pants.
Sasha hit me like, are you okay? I said, oh yeah, girl, I just left.
Yeah, and you know, I'm like, and then we were at an IPEC like movie theater, like the seats were reclined. We had a blanket and everything. She could have been sitting there chilling.
Also, it was a 30-minute drive from my house, and I was just like, if I fall asleep, I'm gonna be so groggy, and I'm gonna have to make that long ass drive. I would just rather leave right now. But I can't. I don't like telling people when I'm leaving because I don't like when people are like, "No, why? Just stay."
I would have definitely been like, "Girl, it's a movie. Lay back and go to sleep."
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I like to just do what I need to do because I don't want to get convinced otherwise. I'm also very easily convinced. But
speaking of watching, oh wait, are you finished with your week?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I am.
No, speaking of watching, so what did you watch this week?
Okay, did you watch Love is Blind? No.
Okay, I watched one episode.
You have to like lock in, but
my favorite season was the third.
I mean, you have to lock in. Like you just like there's some stuff that's boring to me that I'll like try to fast forward, but I watched Love is Blind. If you guys have watched Love is Blind, you know Leo is a fucking lunatic.
Really?
And oh my god, you don't even
the one
know.
that keeps talking about his money?
Yes.
Baby, shut the hell up.
No, but he's a real life scary, master manipulating, narcissistic, toxic weirdo. And I'm so they don't have him on the show.
Yeah.
They we're like, oh, we can only pay for 6 couples to go to Mexico, so we had to like choose. Baby, we don't want to see them other motherfucking people. We wanted to see that psychopath.
Yeah.
And that freaking dumb ditzy. Well, let me not call her dumb. That ditzy blonde girl who's like, like the whole time, bro. She was mad irritating.
But you know, it's funny when I seen them in the pod, I was like, this is a match made in heaven. He has money. She wants money.
That would, I mean, but then when did you see when they seen each other for the first time?
No. Wait, did she hate him?
I'm so mad you didn't watch it. She did not like him. And I'm like, girl.
You can't have both.
And then here's my hot take on the Leo situation. What? The way he was acting in the pod, he was acting like I'm choosing between both of y'all. And you know, like y'all just gotta stay down for me while I make my choice. Like you was acting like you got it like that. And then when finally,
like Squidward.
Right, so they over there like having their heart broken, thinking they have the man of their dreams. He's probably so rich and so fine and such a cool guy. Then she sees him for the first time. She's like, oh, he's a fucking loser, and I just let this loser play me on national television. I would be, imagine you see a guy behind a closed door, you think he's all of these great things, and then you see him in person and you're like, oh my god, how did I let you
it's like the audacity
play
of you
me.
to be playing
Like,
me.
oh my god.
But if y'all don't know, Love is Blind is like, it's basically like
on Netflix.
blind dating. It's on Netflix. It's like blind dating, and they're in this pod for like 2 weeks, like a 10
yeah, it's like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't
2
know.
or 3 weeks at a time, and like they're getting to know people for their personality. So
rather
it's literally
than
like
looks.
their looks, and then like they show like the ultimate, like at the end of it, like when they choose the person, and then they give them like 4 weeks to choose if they're to be married at the altar.
I'm just mad they cut the most interesting couple because I was ready to see that shit show, honestly.
I'm gonna have to finish watching it because I do like Love is Blind.
No, you do need to watch
you know,
it.
And they said it's a little bit more mature this season too.
Yeah, it's too fucking mature. Where's the childish shit? I like last season. Last season was good too. I like when there's a little drama.
Yeah, I love a little
that
drama.
That makes it the best. It makes it, because it's not like violent drama.
Yeah.
But it's like emotional drama.
Yeah.
And I'm like the violent drama shows, like where, you know, all the shows with all the girls fighting. I get a headache from that. But the emotional shit, oh my god, eat it up.
The reason why reality gets to me sometimes and why I can't watch it for too long is because I just feel like it's just like it's such it'd be such a facade sometimes. It's just like, oh my, like you really love them after 2 days.
Oh my god, and that
pisses me off.
That's the thing. I'm like
just be real. Like don't be like I love you, I like you a lot. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
But I mean, you don't know because you are in this pod every single day for weeks, like hella like deeply opening up to each other. It's not like you're out, there's distractions. Like, so I do understand how that could like fast track those type of feelings.
Yeah.
I do completely get that. Look, you know that would work on me.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Honestly, have you ever dated a guy that's not that attractive, but like he got a great ass personality?
No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely
like that. No, I'm just kidding.
I absolutely have before. I'm like, you know what? I could look past a little shit. When you got a good personality and you got some jokes, And you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't dated nobody too bad.
No, and you.
My lip just touched this.
Look, cause you're lying. No, or like a girl. Like, have you ever been across like a girl that's like? I know this one girl who like
she's ugly.
No, she just
Yeah?
not God's favorite.
Yeah.
No, she's just not one of God's favorites.
Oh,
so
Lord.
she just looks a little different. But
Who?
No. This is girl.
Do I know?
This girl I used to work, and it's not like ugly, like just like too much done.
Oh.
But like she has such a great personality.
Right.
It made her like it makes you overlook a lot of like.
No, that's very true because
know?
I always say I can see somebody that's hella attractive, but if their personality is whack, I'm like, you just go down hella notches.
Exactly. And that's why people got mad at me when I was saying, when you look the way you look, sometimes you got to have embellishments in other places. Bitch, your personality needs to be nice if you looking like a booger bear in the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, that's why I agree. It's like,
100%.
you got to at least do something. Like they say, big girls give good blowjobs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't know how we got there, but
that's what I heard.
I mean, that's why I have such an amazing personality because I used to be really ugly. So, like, when you used to be really ugly and that's all you have to stand on.
You have never been ugly. Shut the hell up. I hate
I went through ugly phases in my life.
I have never gone through an ugly phase in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe
well,
these bangs. But other than
look, actually, currently, we may have something on our hands. I'm just kidding.
You didn't go through ugly phase. You just didn't.
I
you
went
weren't
through ugly
developed
phase.
into the woman that you knew that you could be.
I could show you some shit that will have your jaw drop.
No,
I'm telling you. Yes, I was an ugly child. I had a unibrow, buck teeth, all kinds of shit.
My mom called me her ugly.
Always had a nice body though.
Yeah,
I did. That's one thing bitches couldn't talk about. Always
Period.
had a fat ass. Always had a small waist.
Period.
For real.
And even, I mean, honestly, I was so diluted. My mom came us out the womb talking about, you are the prettiest lady in the world. You are the prettiest girl in the world. I couldn't think any other way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm glad that I had that in my ear my whole entire life. Because even if I had to have jokes because I was tall. I was this height at 13.
Like you was a little too goofy goob.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
You could have not had jokes. Actually, you could have held off on the joke.
No, I learned how to fight. And I told jokes. So it's like, you're going to talk about me. Either you want to catch these hands or I'm going to come back at you.
Catch these hands.
And like ready to eat for everyone.
Wait, when did I just said that sometime? I don't remember. Anyways,
right, remember I told you I got you something from France?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I already showed the fucking. This girl didn't talk. She was like, "Yeah, I got you something from Paris," and then I FaceTime her, and it's a knuckle sandwich. Her literal knuckle in between two slices of bread. If you didn't see, actually, I'll insert the photo now.
You love inserting something. I'll insert it here. All right,
because once I really learned how to insert photos, I was like, it's over.
Game over.
This is just, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's like a little extra added touch from our outside live.
Wait, so I watched.
Yeah, what'd you watch?
Let me see. So what I watched it's on Netflix and it's called Nobody Wants This. And you know the type of things that I watch? Like,
Weird.
okay, my favorite genre, what is it? Best friend question.
Lesbian.
No, that's you.
Horror. Not horror.
Favorite
it's
genre.
Fantasy.
No. Oh my God, she doesn't know me. My favorite genre is rom-com.
You read the stupidest shit.
Okay, I know I do read the stupidest stuff, but like watching, I love rom-com, specifically
rom-com
Caucasian rom-com. Like I love it. I'm a fan for it. I live for it. So Nobody Wants This. It's two girls who have a podcast. So it starts off like that. So it's like a small series.
Wait,
it's two girls with a podcast.
I feel like I saw
Kristen
this show.
Bell are done. One of the two. It's on Netflix. Done. Bell. It's Kristen Bell. And so basically I relate to her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So she has a podcast and she's just a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I know. I think I saw a clip on TikTok and was like, I need to watch this.
Yeah, it's really good. Like you're going to like it. So basically it's about like, she's just a lot. She has a podcast and like she's dating this guy.
Is it a light-skinned girl?
No, she's white. They're white. I said Caucasian wrong.
Oh.
So basically she's dating this guy and like the main thing is that she's a lot and like he's like, you are safe with me. And like I'm saying that's every woman who feels like a lot in a relationship. And she said this one thing. She was like, my biggest fear is being too much for a man and him realizing it later down the line and leaving me.
Right.
And he was just like, you are a lot. You are like I can handle it. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. I'm obsessed. And it's just a dynamic of showing like a relationship and being in the modern world. And she's talking about podcasts, which we have. She has one with her sister, BFF sis, right here. So it's like the same little thing. I loved it.
I love that.
I loved it. And it reminded me of like, I remember this one relationship that I was with this one guy. And he had told me, I'm batshit crazy. I know that. We all know that.
Yeah. Oh, my
What?
phone just died.
It died? Okay.
Oh, wait. No, it didn't. Actually, it just jumped up to like 40%. That was really weird. My phone is tweaking, y'all, and I'm looking at the notes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I can read them.
It's okay.
But he told me, he was just like, I remember I was about to get defensive. Because he was like, I had to get that out, sorry. But he was just like, you a handful, you a lot to deal with. And I was about to be like, well, if, say something like, well, if I'm too much, go get less or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was like, he saved it. He was like, but good thing I got 2 hands.
Right.
I was like,
I get told that a lot too. Yeah, I get told that a lot too. Like I had started like texting this guy and he was like, I can tell that you're crazy. Like you're just a lot. And I'm like, I have a personality.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to be, like some boring ass little like
they want you to be demure.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm sorry.
Exactly. And it's like a lot of men can't handle you when you have like a personality, or when you have a voice, or when you have an opinion, or
you have a lot of emotions.
Exactly. Or when you have some good jokes. Like,
right.
The biggest red flag is a man who thinks I'm not funny.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to lie to you.
That was one of the reasons why I had to end stuff with that one boy, because he was like, yeah, no, actually, he was like, I don't think you're really funny. And I was like, how the fuck do you not think I'm funny? Like, I'm actually hilarious. Like,
actually, please
and everybody who's actually ever been in love with me knows I'm hilarious. So I don't even want to hear that shit. But anyway, social media question of the week is it weird to have pictures of your exes still in your phone or on social media if you're in a new relationship? Social media, yes. In your
absolutely
phone,
social media, yes.
No. In your phone, no. That's your own phone. It shouldn't matter what pictures you have in your phone.
Why do you still have pictures in your phone?
But I have pictures of everybody I've ever dated in this motherfucking phone. I ain't got nothing deleted.
So you look at it, you reminisce.
No,
if you're in a healthy, loving relationship that you've been in for 5 years, you're gonna have pictures of old in the day.
Yes, I need that for my receipts. I'm not going back and looking at it, but it needs to stay there. It needs to, like, I've had my phone backed up for like years and years and years and years. So yeah, I really genuinely have every man pretty much that I've ever talked to in my phone. Mostly like everything. Doesn't matter if I'm in a relationship or not. No,
see, honestly, I would want all of that out of there.
Really?
Yeah, I want it all out of there. I don't want.
But that's not your business.
I want a clean slate and a fresh start. I don't know. I wouldn't know unless I were to go through somebody's phone. I'm not the type to luckily go through anyone's phone. Yeah. That's not me.
I just feel like everybody's phone is their personal business.
Yeah.
Like,
and I agree with that.
You don't dictate what's in somebody's phone. You don't see what's in nobody's phone. You have to have trust enough to know they're not doing anything they shouldn't be doing. But like, ex-partners are still a part of your life, and even if you don't have feelings for them anymore or whatever the case may be, it shouldn't matter. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Like, if, like, for instance, when I was just in a relationship, of course I have all my exes like still in my phone, but I don't have feelings for them. Like, I don't have any urge to like want to talk to them or anything. And I think if my partner was to be like, I want you to delete that, I would be like, you're insecure. Yeah, for sure.
To me, I feel like there's no reason to reminisce on the past.
But you're not reminiscing. Delete it. It's not nothing. You're not reminiscing.
Yeah.
See, that's where you have these very toxic ideas in your head. Like, I just think you have very, I hate to say it, but you have some very, like, toxic, controlling, like, insecure stuff that you kind of view in relationships. Like, that's not healthy for you to think.
What do you think?
I just told you.
That you don't have any?
Not as many as you.
What? Because I say
not as many as you.
Because I say that they can't have girlfriends, that they can't have. I mean, because they can't have friend girls.
I mean, you have a lot of things.
I think a lot of things that you say are kind of toxic as well.
Like what?
Like you don't mind your man giving a hand job. I think that's very
getting a hand job.
Getting a hand job is crazy. Like, that's a crazy thing to do.
That's not toxic.
That is extremely toxic. That's inviting toxic energy into a relationship.
That is not.
Yes, it is.
Shai, that is not toxic. That is just being extremely open. That's being too open that you are not okay with.
Some could say that's a version of being.
That's not being. That's literally not being toxic. It's just being more open than you are willing to be, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
But I just think, like, when it's things like that, like, it's okay though.
That's no. I know. I'm completely fine. I don't give a damn. I 1000% would be like, delete all that shit.
But it is toxic though, and it is like, you shouldn't give a fuck. Like, you shouldn't care about that.
What's another thing?
What?
That about me?
Oh, like things that you.
Because I think mine are all valid. I think that men
should not have any girlfriends.
The only girlfriends that you should have are your cousins, your sisters.
Yeah, that's toxic. That's very toxic.
I don't think that's toxic. I really don't.
Yeah.
It might be a little toxic, but
It is toxic.
Not that much.
People can have friends for many years that they have not slept with or anything, have a completely platonic relationship. It is not, you do not come into somebody's life and cut off friendships because of what you have going on. Like, it's just, that's not right to do.
But here's the thing, I wouldn't give someone an opportunity. I wouldn't be with someone who
you don't have if you do not trust your partner with a friend that is another, like, is a female.
No, you can no, here's what I'm saying. I have guy friends. Like, I have guy friends, but I don't have a guy best friend. I would not date a guy who has a girl best, who has a designated girl best friend. And I would steer clear from a guy who has a lot of female friendships. That's my personal preference.
No, I understand.
And I don't think that's insecure at all to have a boundary on it.
But that's not what you said, though. Now,
I 1000% have always said that. I said I have guy friends, but I don't have a male best friend that is my main best friend. Like, you know that. I have no guy best friends like that.
No, I don't think that you have. I know you don't have a male
exactly.
best
So
friend,
if I don't
have
that, exactly. So if I don't have that, I want my man to not have that. So anything I mirror in relationships. So anything that I feel is reasonable in my relationship. Okay, so I don't want you to. I don't want you to do it either.
Can't. And here's the thing. I've not dated anybody with like a super female best friend. But imagine, like, if you were to meet a man, you started dating, you fell in love, and then you find out he has a girl best friend. For you to say you cannot be friends with this person or you cannot be close friends with this person, that is where the toxicity comes. If you go into a situation, you know they have a close girl best friend and you're like, I don't even want to get involved with that because that's what you have going on. That's like a completely different thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I have always said.
But I'm saying, what if you didn't know?
I'm asking those questions first out. Like, who's your best friends?
You're gonna
like take me around your friends and your family. If you got a girl best friend,
you're gonna first ask, like, no. Do you have a girl best friend?
No, like you know these things. Men casually in conversation will talk about these type of situations. Like, they talk about who their friends are. They talk about like you have dates where you go, you have a date with yourself, and then you have that designated date that, like, okay, these are my friends, and you introduce you're introduced to the friends.
Yeah.
And the moment I see a man with multiple girl friendships, I'm out of it. I would be out of it.
I don't like when a guy has a lot of girlfriends.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't like, because I feel like you're just kind of outside a little bit. But it's not because I feel like, and I don't know. I just feel like it's an outsidey type of thing. Yeah.
And let's be honest. Have you or have you not fucked your guy friends?
Yes, I have fucked a couple of my guy friends.
Exactly. So it's like, let's be real. Like, I fucked a guy friend. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm a hoe.
And
not everybody is like me.
Women dictate that. We really can dictate a male friendship.
Well,
the man is sitting there in the corner waiting. Oh, I can't wait for a chance to be with her.
Here's my thing.
1000%.
No, here's my thing.
And any chance we get, they will do it.
Can I talk?
I wasn't finished.
I was never friends with anybody, and then we slept together. It was always I wasn't.
Like, I don't know.
I'm not. But can I finish?
All right, finish.
I was never just friends with somebody and then slept with them. It was like, oh yeah, like, I'm trying to fuck with you type thing, and then blah blah blah, and then we sleep together. It doesn't work out, but then it's like, you know what? I kind of am cool with you as a person and a friend, and you can stick around. Okay. So I've never just been friends with somebody and then on them. It was always something.
I understand those situations because I've definitely been in those situations as well.
Yeah, it's like I care about you as a person, but we don't have that.
But here's the thing: any chance that if you were to give them that chance again and that opportunity, it will be taken. So women. So I feel like women can dictate friendships a little.
Okay, so that's where your trust comes into play with your partner. I understand if you don't want somebody around that has slept with your man, but that's not the case. But that's not the case for every male and female friendship. With me, it is.
I was just about to say.
But it's not with everybody. Everybody is not me. Everybody doesn't bust it open. So, I mean, you get what I mean, though? Like, I understand if you're like, okay, you're friends with this girl and you've slept with this girl. I'm not really fully comfortable with that. I get that. But if it's like, and that's also what you ask. Okay, have y'all ever slept together? Have y'all ever kissed? Exactly. Have y'all ever anything? And if he's like, yeah, we have. It's like, okay, well, I'm honestly just not comfortable with that. And I get that because I wouldn't be comfortable with that either. But when it's a platonic friendship,
the reason why you stand so strong on that is because you are friends with a lot of men that you have had sex with, and you will be
I am friends with one man.
No,
who? Okay,
your favorite ex is literally if someone were to like, bro, what are we talking about here?
Me and him aren't even friends like that.
Okay, bro.
Me and him aren't even friends like
that. Another one. Who? Yeah, it's multiple.
No, tell me. Oh.
Exactly. It's multiple people. So you saying this shit? All right, tell me another insecurity of mine. Because I think that one's valid. What's another one?
What do you want me to do? I don't like another insecurities.
I don't like another one because I
just mean just the way that you have an outlook in that type of thing. But that's just how you are. You're just a little toxic, and actually you're very toxic. And you're...
Am I really?
Yes, you are. But also, off the record,
you're toxic too.
I know I'm toxic, but we're toxic in different ways.
No, you're toxic.
We're toxic in different ways.
My toxic is being stern in certain things. Okay, not in some things.
Okay, we gonna pack that bullshit up right now. Stern. I don't know if that's in your name.
Okay.
Definitely not your middle name. It's not.
I'm liquid as hell right now.
This bitch flimsy.
I'm putty.
Anyways,
wait, what? What were you about to say?
No, we both are toxic. We both have our things, but we are just toxic in different ways.
Okay.
I can take that.
Okay.
She gets so offended if I say bro, I knew as soon as you saw how I was stuttering around the word insecure.
So you have a little insecurity.
I was like, insecure.
I literally don't think it's insecurity.
It's like, how? Name them. That's how. I'm scared of you. You're terrifying. No,
okay, maybe, if I think that, like, here's my thing. I got this question from a social media question. Like, this was on a social media question. I'm not going through anyone's phone to see that, but if I were to go through somebody's phone and I see that in your most recent views, it would upset me. So
I mean, yeah, but
so that's what I'm saying.
I hope nobody, like, does anybody even really do that? I don't go.
Men, I feel like save. Maybe
it was like a porno. Sometimes guys will go back and watch pornos, but that's why you just don't make pornos when it the fuck. But IDK, regardless, I think you can't control what nobody has in their phone, so I just wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the social media posting for sure. I feel like the moment I break up with somebody, they're off my page.
Off the social media for a fact.
Yeah.
Because that's a public thing. Like, that's like, completely different. But in your phone, that ain't my fucking business. Just how in here is not your business. But
yeah. It's invasive to go through people's phones.
Because imagine somebody goes through your phone.
Yeah.
Like, we have crazy shit in our phones.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Like, I don't want anybody who went through my phone to see that Winter told me she had chlamydia.
And how you gave it to me on a lesbian extravaganza. No, just kidding. Anyways, we already did that. We did all this. Oh my God.
Men changing the moment a baby is involved.
Men changing a moment a baby is involved. Bro, women always say that, but I don't know because I don't have a baby.
Yeah. I mean, neither one of us know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I think that they said this thing where, like, I seen this one tweet that a man was like, the woman that you're with before a baby is a completely different woman after the baby. And it's like, no shit, Sherlock. What do you think?
I'm a different person. Hello.
Like, my whole anatomy has changed now that I have a child. Like, I have someone else. I don't know, but I think it becomes... Women become selfless and they put their child first, and I think men are so used to being first. Exactly, to being first, and even if it is their own child, they still don't understand or can't gravitate to the fact that someone else is before me at this point.
And then also, like, it's probably my nose is itching so bad. I feel like I need a Benadryl. Also, I feel like it's kind of like when you have a baby with a man, you want them to mature probably in a lot of ways. And this is just me, like, thinking, but you probably want them to mature in a lot of different ways. And when that doesn't happen, I'm sure there's some level of disappointment. Yeah. If, like, you're expecting, okay, this should change you because we have a baby on the way. And then if it doesn't, maybe I am acting like a different person. Maybe I'm nagging more, bitching more, whatever. So
or maybe I am a different person.
Right. And maybe you're looking at me like, oh, she a different person. She be tripping too much. But it's like, because we need to step up, grow up, and get this shit together. Like, you get what I mean? But that's just a thought. I ain't got no damn kids. So y'all know, I don't fucking know.
But that comes from literally the DDG and Haley breaking up, Hallie breaking up.
Do you think that he changed as a person? I think he's such a good dad. What?
Oh my God. I thought the notes deleted.
Oh my God, you just scared the fuck out of me. I thought somebody died.
What?
Because the way you were looking at your phone, it looked like you got a text that somebody died.
Always death. It's always death with her. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know. Anyways, with the Hallie and DDG thing, what do you think about it?
Tell him come on the pod.
I know DDG Spence supposed to come on the pod.
Yeah, it's like she didn't ask him to come on the pod. He doing a podcast tour about their relationship right now. Come on over to Behind the Likes, DDG.
He be playing. I've been asked him so many times, and he's always like, yeah, I will when... I hate that. People be playing with us low-key.
Yeah,
people
like
who we supposed to be cool with.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
What?
They be asking us for people, and we hit up these people y'all ask for. They be like, all right, when this happens or when this, because they want their own thing. They want
it's to like help promote their shit, whatever.
But baby, what can we
anyways, do? No, I'm just kidding. No, I fuck with DDG though. One time I called him extremely, extremely, extremely blacked out drunk in a mental health crisis, and
He helped you out. Yeah, I think you said that on here before.
It was really embarrassing. I called him the next day. I was like, I am so sorry. I don't know what that was. But anyways, yeah, what's up with that? I like want you to talk. I like don't want to say nothing terrible.
What? I mean, what? Because you know him? I don't know him.
No,
so
I mean, I have my opinion. I don't really.
Well, what are your opinions?
I don't know. It's so hard to like figure things out with him because, you know, he's a streamer, he's a YouTuber, he knows how to get views, he knows how to gather attention. So even when he first like put the little announcement out, everybody's looking at it like, is he trolling?
Is this fake? Is it trolling?
For real? Like whatever. So you just never know.
Okay, what I have to say about it is I don't know him. I hope he's I'm sure he's a great guy. Come on the pod. But I think that like I thought that they might have a chance. If I were Hallie, we would still be able to have a chance, even after you send that little post. But the moment you go on a tour and speak about a relationship.
So wait, is he really actually going on a tour?
Not a tour, but I don't know. He's been on a podcast that I've seen. Like he's been on like 2 or 3.
Was it just one podcast?
I don't know. I've seen it circulating.
Okay, so it might be on one podcast.
Okay, that's your homie. We get it.
No. I'm just saying because I'm thinking when you're saying a tour, I'm thinking he's
been vocal and it's been multiple different like settings of saying like, you know, a relationship. I don't think you should get in a relationship. If if you're not ready, he's been saying things that make sense, and I think that he makes sense in what he's saying. Yeah. But for me as a woman, I wouldn't find that attractive. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Like I don't want you to talk about it.
I don't want you to talk about like our relationship on any platform, especially the level that Hallie is at. Like keep that between us. And you notice Hallie hasn't said anything about it. Of course. That's the only thing that I would think is just like a little bit of a red flag. Because it's like, if I'm not saying anything and I'm a woman and women are supposed to be, and this is debatable because women are supposed to be emotional and blah, blah, and that. It's shown, proven studies have shown that men are actually more emotional. Proven studies.
I can see that because men are just spiteful.
I don't know the studies, but I know that they're proven. But yeah, so I wouldn't, that would be a red flag to me to be vocal about our breakup on multiple different platforms when I have yet to say anything. And you know how fans are and you know how supporters and how speculation and how the media can turn things with only one person that's vocal.
But I mean, she knew who he was. Like that's another thing. It's like
that is very true.
You know, it's like I would be, I guess I would be more salty if it was like, this isn't like you.
Yeah,
but like,
that's true.
He's been in relationships and had his like little toxic moments with other women. So
he was with Ruby Rose before that. Come on the pod, Ruby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But so what you said he was saying reasons that you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Why? And they made sense, but it was just basically like,
what do you think are reasons why somebody shouldn't be in a relationship?
If you broke.
Emotionally unhealed,
emotionally unavailable,
not financially stable.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say
you're not able
to communicate.
Not able to communicate, or you don't have the capacity to think about someone else.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to have someone else in mind, to be a considerate person in a relationship. If you're not considerate
and empathetic,
you have to be empathetic. You have to think of someone else sometimes in moments before yourself. And I feel like if people aren't capable to do that in a relationship, you shouldn't be in one.
Right. I definitely do agree with those things. Also, I think that if you have a crazy temper,
temperament,
a crazy that's one of the things that I always ask people, like, how's your temper? Like, you know, I need to know if you're like a lunatic or if you can, you know, calmly communicate. Like, I have had my crazy lunatic moments. I've had moments where communicating just ain't enough.
Yeah.
But
and we've all been there.
Yeah, we have all.
So have you taken anger management for that? Toxic.
No, have you?
No.
I have not actually. But
ready to say some shit's toxic with you.
Toxic. No. Yeah, I think that those are all reasons. I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. I don't think that his reasons are invalid.
Yeah.
I just think it's just conveniently coming after like a breakup, and I'm thinking as a woman, from a woman's perspective, it would hurt me.
Yeah.
It would hurt me to.
But I don't think he's saying anything wrong though. Is he saying anything mean? Well, what about did you see the damn thing on
Safari?
I guess no. What about it? I saw him at the Nicki Minaj concert.
Some people were debating that it was either
What debate is there to be had? We don't know. Well, did she invite him? I forgot she's married.
She didn't invite him.
You don't know,
girl. No, you know that man. That girl.
That's actually hella funny.
Safari is that type of ex that you can't even be mad
at. He's so funny. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. And then I had seen him. He had the jean vest on. Remember that line when Nicki Minaj said, "You wore a jean vest."
I love to say that anytime somebody says something about my
Me too.
You wore a jean vest, please.
You wore a jean vest.
They say it was either like, was it support or being a stalker? That was the debate.
I think he went because it's funny.
Sometimes I do shit.
Sometimes, honestly, I do a lot of shit for the plot.
For the plot.
It's for the plot. I understand when things be for the plot. It's because it's funny. It's outrageous.
And he vlogged the whole thing.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's like nothing. Like, what is there possibly like? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm listening to music that I know, and I'm in the crowd. I'm not like on stage or backstage bothering her. Like, so I think that it's fine. Also, I'm not the biggest Nicki Minaj fan, so I really don't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I had to add that.
Literally. The barbs are coming.
Oh, that's scary. Has an ex ever popped up at your job, house, or party?
In regards to like the Safari popping up at Nicki's concert.
Yeah.
Yes.
My nose is itching so bad.
Exes have popped up for me 1,000%. I had an ex who
Anything recent?
Huh? Exes have popped up, like I was saying. Anyways, exes have popped up. I had one ex who would pop, like, if I said the wrong word, he'd pop up in a situation. And like recently, no, not this recent, but like a last relationship that I was in, randomly when I was still working at the club.
Oh, I remember that.
Bro came into the club and was just
crying.
Like no, he didn't come in crying. Like he didn't know that I worked there because I never posted.
Yeah, but he cried.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. But I never posted ballet, so there was no way he could have known that I had worked at that club. So, and I'll never forget, he came in there and I'm just like, first of all, I'm embarrassed because I'm in like lingerie behind the bar. Yeah. So I'm just like embarrassed and I'm like, even though this man see me fully, I'm just like, oh my God, hi, how are you? Right. So it's weird. I have no feelings for this person at all anymore. So it was weird, but it was just like, he was lingering. Mm-hmm. And so that's what made it awkward. He was lingering, and then like after a few drinks, he started telling me about his feelings and his emotions. And then when the club is closing, I'm like, all right, it's time for you to get out of here, babe. Right. You gotta go. Bye. Right. He starts crying. So I was just like, I don't know what to do. Security came in and was like, you want us to kick him out? I was like, the man's crying. Just let him go through his emotions over there.
Let him go peacefully.
So yes, that's happened to me before. Has a man popped up while I've been partying or things like that? Probably.
I've had all of it.
I've had all of it too.
Yeah.
Probably.
Home, partying.
Yeah.
Work. Well, I've not really had jobs. But no, oh my God, there's this one funny ass story with one of my exes. This is back when I used to still like host clubs and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I was hosting a club in LA.
Host a club again.
No. Don't want to do that. I'll pass on those.
I know, literally, I hate clubs.
Too childish. But I was hosting a club and me and him were beefing at the time. Why did he buy the table behind mine to sit there behind me the whole night?
That is so petty, so
lunatic.
Toxic.
Guess who it was?
Justin.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course. That's hilarious. And he an outside ass man.
Something that he would do.
Something that he would do. And so, what's funny is like you bought the table next to me. So it's just like, stop playing with me.
Right.
Let's go for the advice.
Advice segment. Hey, Winter and Shy. I'm a 31-year-old female from California. Recently, my best friend has been off of the hinges. She's done crazy things like get back with her ex, cut her hair off.
Bitch.
I'm just kidding. I ain't got no advice.
I was like, hold up.
Is this fucking play about us?
Is this play about us?
I didn't get any advice.
Okay, there's advice. I give her literally one job and she comes with nothing.
Bro, I'm sorry. I was looking and then I got distracted.
Yo, bro.
This is funny.
Did you finish those boxes?
What boxes? Oh, the boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Did you? Okay.
I'm going to calm down.
Piss me off. Okay, wait. People have been like.
I'm sorry. We be getting the funniest DM sometimes. Hold on. Oh. Okay, here we go. This is a real one. So I have this friend that I've been friends with since right after high school. So 18, 19. We're now both 26. She has 2 kids. I don't have any. And it's starting to feel like the friendship is drifting. But in like a jealousy way, question mark. Everyone I bring things up to her. What? Can y'all please, when y'all saying she didn't correct the damn grammar? Every time I bring things up to her that I want to do, try, buy, etc., she says, you don't need that. And then a week or 2 later, she'll buy it, try it, etc. Earlier this year, she moved. I helped her pack and move, and now I am moving soon and asked her to help, and she's been complaining. It's not that I'm trying to keep tabs, but I've been catching on to little things, and I'm not sure if I should continue to ignore it or let go of the friendship. Her kids are my god kids, so that's what's stopping me. Yes, I've talked to her about some things, but I don't want it to seem like I'm always complaining or having a problem. What do you guys think?
I didn't know it was going to take that turn to like a jealousy turn. I thought it was going to be like we're drifting apart because she has 2 kids and I don't have any.
Right.
And so it's the jealousy end of it.
Here's the thing. If she has 2 kids and you feel like she's slacking on the friendship, I don't think it's probably a jealousy thing. It's just that she has kids now and she can't be as present of a friend as she once was.
And that's what I thought it was going towards. And that would be good advice if that's what she was saying. She was saying that her friend buys the things that she says.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit confusing.
Maybe she thinks she broke and she want her to hold on to her money.
Yeah. That might be it. Do you not have money to buy these things?
Maybe
and
she
has more money. And
is
that a thing? It could be. Honestly, who knows in this situation? I think that was.
What kind of fucking advice is that?
You know,
who knows?
You know, what kind of advice was that to read?
My advice, which is the one you should follow, because
I should have
clearly
read.
She doesn't. Don't nobody wants you to read all that damn book. Nobody wants you to read that. That's far too much. Oh my God, wait.
Hers is way more interesting. I'm currently 25 and I'm juggling 2 different guys and it's stressing me the fuck out. I would drop them and just focus on me, but I actually love both of them so much. One is my BF who I've been dating for years now and we've had our ups and downs. He's cheated and I've taken him back and he's also broke, but he's young, so I let it slide. This is the type of advice I wanted you to, like, what was that? We have a lot of good times together and I feel like he's always there for me, but I feel like I won't grow much in the relationship. The other is the man I've known since I was 17. He's always really liked me, but he was never really my type. He's kind of a square and softer than most men and is into singing and stuff. LOL.
Ew, I hate when guys be singing.
One of those R&B dudes, but he went to prison and we got back to talking and ended up really falling for him because I feel like he's the type of dude I should date now that I'm older. Only thing is that he's a super Leo and he's always come off very attention whorish and arrogant, but he's very responsible and emotionally intelligent / available. Even before he went to prison, he has always been a super lover boy with a big heart. I love him, but he annoys me at the same time, and I'm afraid when he gets home, it'll get worse because
he's in jail.
Is he still in jail?
He's
girl?
in prison
I'm confused.
still. He's still.
Girl, okay, now I don't remember.
This shit up.
Look, I love him, but it annoys me at the same time, and I'm afraid when he gets home, it'll get worse. But I don't want to let him go neither because you don't run into a lot of men who love like he does. I hate that I think I'm just attracted to more toxic masculine. Same girl. Types that I gotta work hard with. SMH, LOL. Juggling these 2 has been stressing me out, especially since he gets out very soon, like 3 months from now. What should I do, y'all? And if I do break up with my current BF, how should I do it?
Do not be an idiot and break up with your man for a man in jail. Do not be stupid. That man is telling you everything that you want to hear right now. He is currently
and he probably
in prison.
telling 12 other bitches.
Exactly.
He has nothing else to do but lie to bitches in jail.
Do not, I repeat, do not leave your man for no man that's in jail. Look.
But also, finish.
I said it.
But also, here's my thing.
Stop. You're about to do too much.
No, but here's my thing. I will say, as an adult, as I've gotten older, look, I don't think you can fully, as a woman, I don't know, everybody's different. I don't think you can fully love someone and cheat.
Yeah.
I don't think you can fully love someone and be able to cheat. So I think that, like, obviously, if you're feeling this way,
especially a woman.
Exactly. It comes from something deeper. It really does. Because, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I've done some shit in my past, and I'm like, I know this is the situation for me.
No, I get what you mean, though. Because when you're really in love as a woman, you don't want to cheat.
You don't want to cheat.
Will cheat and
think nothing of it. But like as a woman, I feel like you have tunnel vision when it comes to the person you love. So I mean, that's maybe something deeper you should look into. If you want to even cheat with a man that's in jail, that's something you got to look into. Like the nigga ain't even out yet, and you mentally are cheating.
You do not leave a man for a man who is prison talking you. You have to get real.
Absolutely not.
Please don't be like one of these dummies on TikTok that be in them freaking relationships with all these damn inmates. I'm so sick of seeing Prison Wives on my damn timeline.
How do you feel about Mariah the Scientist?
I mean, she actually dated him before he got locked up. So I don't really have no thoughts on that. But what really pisses me off is when girls date guys who they've never met before in jail. I think that bitch is a fucking idiot. I'm just kidding. Anyways, that's the advice, because that's ridiculous. This shouldn't even be a question.
Girl, like, that shouldn't even be a question. Like, he's in jail.
Prison.
He's in prison.
No. He's going to tell you anything you want. And you're like, he's a real lover boy, and he's the type of man I should be with. Why would an inmate be the type of man you need to be with?
Girl.
When you got a free man right there, you need to, you know what? You need to reevaluate what you think is a good man. That's what you need to do.
Period.
Okay.
We love you. Thank you for sending your advice.